Whew. Hope everybody's morning is going well. Another day above ground. Blessing, as they say. Over here, took these kids all the way out to the Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad Museum. Excuse me, visitor center. So they get to walk the trail and all of that type of stuff where she used to walk and everything. So it was cool. Real cool. Well, just had a couple thoughts in mind. Said I'll go ahead and bring them off real quick. You know, I was talking to Pierre earlier. I was talking to Pierre yesterday, and also talking to a friend of mine. And I was like, man, I don't know what it is about this week. The week feels off. You know, the week feels, it just feels like it's going to be an off week. And not necessarily in a bad sense. Not necessarily in a good sense. Just, I don't know. Just real peaceful, like I was saying. And, you know, my friend was like, you know, hey, quiet. No, excuse me. Let me take that back. I didn't say peaceful. I said quiet. I said real quiet. Seems like it's going to be a quiet week. And, you know, they were like, quiet is good. You know, quiet is not. Hey, what's up, man? And they were like, quiet is good. There's nothing wrong with quiet. And I said, oh, no, absolutely. Yeah, quiet is good. And I think a better word than quiet would have been peaceful. It just seems like it's going to be a peaceful week. And let me tell you something. Being at peace with things is a state of mind, right? Because at the end of the day, everything around you could be going well. Everything could be just 100% in your favor, in your corner. But if you don't have peace within your heart, peace within your mind, peace within your soul, it doesn't, oh my man with the gold wing. How y'all doing? Yeah. No, but peaceful mind is a state of mind. And, you know, if you don't have peace in your spirit, your mind, your heart, you know, it doesn't matter if you just won the lottery. It doesn't matter if, you know, your family is great, your home life is great. Because at the end of the day, when you don't have peace within yourself, you know, you're going to always be at odds with something. You're going to always feel restless. You're going to always feel tired. You'll never be there. You ever just I mean, you know, it's simple work stuff, you know, maybe even just simple work stuff. Not even that it's bad, you're going bad at work. Not even that you're having a bad time. I'm going to bring my MC peoples in there. Not even that your club is having any issues. You're not having any issues with other clubs. Your tools is working. Your cars is working. You paid your bills. Your rent is all, you know, everything's paid down. Your BG&E is good. Your mom's is good. Your dad is good. Your family's good. Your spouse is good. Your kids are good. Everything. Yet for some odd reason, you can't sleep at night. You're still waking up tired. You're still just agitated about stuff. That's when you don't have peace in your spirit, man. That's when you don't have peace of mind. When you just have things still constantly wrestling around in there, you know? And it's like you have to be able to. Let me tell you one of the hardest things. One of the hardest things is really turning off. It's turning off. Me, I'm the type of person where when I have something on my mind, when I have something that's bothering me, I'm constantly going. Constantly thinking about it. Constantly trying to find a solution. Constantly trying to figure out what the next move is. So I totally understand it. Hold on. Yo. Apologies. Had to talk to my coworker real quick, make sure he good. But see, I'm the type of person where, you know, I get something on my mind and it's just, I'm just Energizer Bunny. Just keep going. I mean, in context of this video. So it's like one of the hardest things I've learned is to turn off. It's learning how to turn off. It's learning how to put things down, especially at the end of the day. It is so hard when you're the type of person where you want to get things accomplished, when you want to get things completed, you want to make sure everything is done for, everything is handled, and if it's not handled, you're already thinking of like 8 different ways to get it done as quickly as possible. It's hard when at the end of the day you feel like you didn't accomplish it, or it's hard at the end of the day, I'm gonna even send it even further. It's hard when you're an individual where you think you should be somewhere in life, or you think you should be at a particular stage in your life, and you're not there yet. And I'm telling you from experience, if you let that bother you, if you let that continue to stay on your mind, if you let that continuously just run, you'll never find peace. You'll never be able to sleep. You'll never be able to ever feel fully rested. You just won't be at peace within your spirit. You won't be at peace within your soul. You won't be at peace with yourself. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is not the way to do it. You gotta be at peace with yourself. You gotta be able to look at yourself in the mirror. You gotta be able to go home, take a shower, just turn off. See, now I know that we live in a society where, we promote hard work and, constantly going. You won't ever reach your destination if you're not willing to sacrifice, if you're not willing to lose sleep, if you're not willing to go. We all have heard it plenty of times. So I never once have ever stated to not work hard, to not push yourself. All I'm saying is when it comes a time where you have to turn off. You have to. I'm a firm believer in just taking time for yourself to reflect and then finally just disengage. I'm the type of person where I talk to people. I talk to a lot of people. I know a lot of secrets. I know a lot of issues. I know a lot of people's demons. And the thing is, some people don't understand. Well, I won't say this is for everybody, because I know certain people that you could tell them your life story and they won't think nothing of it. They'll just be like, oh, okay, it is what it is. I can do that too if you're a particular type of person, but that's here nor there. You gotta understand, when you're the type of person when you take on other people's issues and you take in other people's problems, you listen to them, regardless if you pick it up or not, regardless if you just the simple fact that you're taking that within your spirit, you're gonna feel what they're going through, and you know what I'm saying. Sometimes it causes you to not be at peace because you don't even think that you got their stuff on your mind as well. So sometimes you gotta just be able to unplug. Sometimes you just gotta be able to just take a step back from everybody. And I do mean everybody. Take a step back, log out of Facebook, log out of, Instagram. I know that's people's bread and butter, and I know that's certain people's way of life, but there's got to be a time where you can at least a day, at least a day, just cut it all off. Just look at your phone, put it on vibrate, put it on silence, Somebody hits you, you don't have to answer. That's the one thing. You don't have to answer the phone, especially when you're just in relax mode. You can call them back tomorrow. If it's important, they'll leave a message. They'll shoot you a text. You got to start putting you first. You got to start putting your peace first. Let me tell you, that is one thing I do not play about, not anymore. When I start to feel overwhelmed, regardless of what it is, I shut down, I back up, and I take time to myself to reflect, to just get myself right. And there's nothing wrong with that. And don't ever let anybody make you feel like that's wrong. Now, I will say that there's nothing wrong with informing people, saying, hey, look, ain't nothing you did wrong. I just need to take a step back, You don't necessarily have to, but if you and these people are in a good space and all of that type of stuff, then yeah, there's nothing wrong with informing people. It's just saying, hey, look, yeah, I'm just taking a day. They hit you up 5-6 times. Yo, you good? Yeah, yo, I just, you good? All right, bet. You know, hey, I just need a day to chill. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot going on. I just need to just chillax. If they can't understand that, they ain't the type of people that need to be around you. Because anybody that's going to make you feel like you're wrong or you're selfish because you need to take a day or two or a week or whatever to just back up and not have to deal with that things ain't the type of person that's thinking about your well-being. All they're caring about is what they got going on and stuff like that. So never feel selfish for taking a step back. Never feel a way for saying, hey, I gotta get my head right. You know, when you start getting that, I don't know if anybody else said, you ever felt that queasiness? It's just that tightness of you start feeling like everything's closing up in you because it's just work, bills, obligations, life, car, children, family, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, side piece, whatever. Everything is just starting to stress you out. Yo, clock out of work, unplug, man. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with unplugging and going and getting into a peaceful state of mind. Never make anybody make you feel like you don't deserve peace of mind. You dig? Peace and blessings to you. Anybody out there that's, you know, going through stuff, anybody out there that's just don't know what the next move is, I understand. I totally understand. Take a second, back up from all these obligations that you so-called have. Only thing you need to be worrying about is keeping your lights on, and whatever, by any means that you are keeping your lights on and keeping food in your stomach and a roof over your head and your children safe and all that type of stuff, handle that. Everything else is secondary. Your health, your peace of mind. We worry too much about things that's not that important. What other people think. Going out. Making sure our face is being seen. Sometimes you just need to fall back. Now, with that being said, I'm only talking to those that understand what I'm talking about. To those out there that's just, you've never felt that way. The crowd is what gives you energy, and you just don't, you know, by all means, don't worry about this message. It's not for you. But to those that do understand what I'm talking about, don't ever make anybody make you feel no way, and don't ever do it to yourself either. Don't make yourself feel like you don't deserve time to yourself to rest, to relax, to catch up on just being you, to go sit down and go sit by the water, catch some air, head out in the middle of the night, just walk around where it's quiet, peaceful. Just take time for yourself. All right? Peace, blessings, and all to you all. It's beautiful out here. They be having me all over the place. It's beautiful out here. I think I'm gonna make this profile picture though. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. Ooh, that's a good background. Learn to laugh, man, and enjoy the rest of your day, all right? All right.